Imagine this, the Sahara, a vast desert now, was once a lush green forest. Yes, you heard it right. The Sahara, which today is known as the world's largest hot desert, was once a verdant Eden. 10,000 years ago, it was a land teeming with life, a vibrant tapestry of flora and fauna. Picture towering trees, dense undergrowth, and a plethora of wildlife. From enormous elephants to the tiniest insects, the Sahara was a bustling hub of biodiversity. Now you might be wondering, how can a place that is currently synonymous with scorching heat and endless expanses of sand have such a green and vibrant past? The answer lies in the Earth's natural climate shifts. You see, our planet has always been a dynamic entity, constantly changing, evolving, and adapting, and the Sahara is no different. Around 10,000 years ago, the Earth was coming out of its last ice age. This period, known as the Holocene climate optimum, was characterized by warmer temperatures that melted the massive ice sheets covering much of the northern hemisphere. As a result, monsoon rains, which typically bypass the Sahara, were pulled into the region. This influx of water transformed the arid landscape into a verdant paradise. Imagine rivers flowing freely, lakes dotting the landscape, and vegetation spreading as far as the eye could see. It was a time when the Sahara was alive with the sound of birdsong, the rustling of leaves, and the hum of life in all its forms. But as with all things, change is the only constant. As the Earth's tilt and orbit around the sun gradually altered, the monsoon rains receded. The lush greenery began to die out, replaced by the relentless advance of sand and rock. The Sahara, once a paradise of green, began its transformation into the barren desert we see today. So what exactly happened that turned this green paradise into a sea of sand? Stay tuned to find out. A dramatic shift in the Earth's climate, that's what happened. Imagine, if you will, the Earth's climate as a colossal spinning top. It's balanced, consistent, and predictable. But then, something nudges it. The top wobbles, its pattern changes, and suddenly everything is different. That's the essence of a climate shift. About 10,000 years ago, the Earth experienced one such shift. This was the end of the last ice age, a time when the planet was warming up. Glaciers retreated, sea levels rose, and the world's weather patterns began to alter. In the Sahara, these changes had a profound effect. The region was once a green and vibrant land, teeming with life. It was home to a variety of plants and animals, from towering trees and lush grasslands to elephants, giraffes, and even humans. But as the Earth's climate shifted, so too did the Sahara's environment. The increased warmth led to a reduction in the monsoon rains that the Sahara's plants and animals depended on. As these rains dwindled, the region began to dry out. Plants died off, unable to survive in the harsher, drier conditions. As the vegetation disappeared, so too did the animals that relied on it for food and shelter, and with fewer plants to hold the soil together, the Sahara began to erode. The once green land transformed into a spreading desert. This process, known as desertification, took thousands of years. But in the grand scheme of the Earth's history, it happened in the blink of an eye. So the Sahara of 10,000 years ago, a lush green paradise, became the Sahara we know today, a vast, arid desert. And all because of a shift in the Earth's climate. But it's not just about the climate. There's more to the story. Human activity played a significant role in the Sahara's transformation. Imagine a vibrant, lush landscape teeming with life. Now imagine that same landscape but stripped bare, its vitality replaced with sweeping dunes of sand. This is the reality of the Sahara, a stark contrast to its verdant past. And while climate shifts played a major role, humans also contributed significantly to this drastic transformation. The Sahara wasn't always the barren desert we know today. 10,000 years ago, it was a forest, full of diverse flora and fauna. But as human populations began to grow and expand, they started to impact the environment. They cut down trees for timber and cleared vegetation for agriculture. This deforestation left the land exposed, and without the tree roots to hold the soil together, erosion began to take its toll. In addition to deforestation, overgrazing by livestock was another human-induced factor that accelerated the desertification of the Sahara. Herds of goats, sheep, and cattle ate away at the vegetation that once covered the land. And with fewer plants to absorb rainfall, more water evaporated, leaving the soil dry and barren. The combination of these human activities created a domino effect, leading to the desertification of the Sahara. As the vegetation disappeared, the land lost its ability to hold on to moisture, and the once fertile soil turned into sand. The lush green Sahara of the past was replaced with the vast arid desert we see today. But it's not just about the Sahara. This story serves as a cautionary tale about the impact of human activity on our environment. It's a stark reminder that our actions, no matter how small they may seem, can have far-reaching consequences. And it's a call to action, urging us to be more mindful of how we interact with our environment. Despite the Sahara's transformation, it still holds a wealth of history and beauty. But it's also a testament to the power of human activity and the impact it can have on our planet. It's a stark reminder of how our actions can dramatically alter our environment. Today, the Sahara is the world's largest hot desert. A vast expanse that seems unforgiving, and yet, it is teeming with life, defying the odds in an environment that many would deem inhospitable. The Sahara is a unique ecosystem, a world within our world that is distinct and exceptional. With temperatures that can soar to the extremes during the day and plummet at night, it is a landscape of contrast. Yet, within this stark environment, there is a surprising abundance of life. Various species have found ways to adapt and thrive in these harsh conditions, from the resilient cacti that store water in their thick bodies, to the nimble jerboa with long legs adapted for hopping swiftly over the hot sand. Each creature is a testament to the incredible resilience of life. The Sahara is not just about sand and sun, it's a vibrant and dynamic ecosystem, where each organism plays a significant role in maintaining the delicate balance of life in the desert. The Sahara is also home to a diverse range of human cultures, from the Berbers in the north to the Tuareg in the south. These communities have developed ingenious ways to survive and thrive in the desert, harnessing the unique opportunities it offers. They have learned to navigate the vast shifting sands, to find water where none seems to exist, and to adapt their lifestyles to the rhythm of the desert. But the Sahara is not just a tale of survival, it's a story of adaptation and resilience, of life finding a way even in the most challenging conditions. It's a story that reminds us of the power and unpredictability of nature, of how landscapes can transform over time, shaped by the forces of climate and human activity. And so the Sahara stands today, a symbol of the endurance of life in the face of adversity. A land that was once a lush green forest is now a sea of golden sand dunes, a testament to the ever-changing nature of our planet. The Sahara, once a green forest, is now a testament to the power and unpredictability of nature. The Sahara's transformation from lush greenery to barren desert is a fascinating and complex tale. It's a narrative woven through countless millennia, a story of climate shifts, human impact, and the persistent march of time. It's a tale that started 10,000 years ago when this now arid landscape was a flourishing forest, teeming with diverse wildlife and abundant vegetation. We've journeyed through the Sahara's green past, a period when it was a verdant oasis, rich and full of life. We've explored the dramatic climate shifts, the slow but inevitable changes in the Earth's orbit, and the resulting decrease in monsoon rains. These shifts turned the Sahara from a forest into a desert, a process that spanned several thousand years. We've also delved into the role of humans in this transformation. Our ancestors, with their agricultural practices and livestock grazing, may have accelerated this desertification. The evidence is not definitive, but it presents a compelling facet of this multi-layered story. And we've seen the Sahara of today, a vast, arid expanse, the world's largest hot desert. Yet even in its barren state, the Sahara is not devoid of life. It is home to resilient species that have adapted to its harsh conditions, a testament to the tenacity of life. Now, as we wrap up this journey, it's worth pondering the implications of the Sahara's transformation. It's a stark reminder of the profound and lasting impact that climate shifts and human activities can have on our environment. It's a testament to the Earth's ever-changing nature, and perhaps a forewarning of the consequences we might face if we neglect our stewardship of the planet. So what does the Sahara's tale mean to you? How does it relate to the broader context of our current global environmental challenges? These are questions worth exploring, questions that invite deeper thought and discussion. What are your thoughts on this? Dive deeper into this topic and share your findings. Remember, understanding our past can help us navigate our future.